Who called. I was
Yeah.
pretty sure it's already what it was. Okay, but still, I have to do my job and I'll talk to you at least to give you stuff of what you can and can't do. Okay.
Okay. No, I had a very similar explanation from the officer last night.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Anything else I can do for you? Any questions do you have?
yeah, I'm not trying to penalize anybody. I'm just trying to make them aware.
Yes, exactly.
Raise
I agree.
consciousness.
As far as where do you live at exactly? Do you live over here on the Richmond Highway side or over there?
I live off Telegraph.
Off Telegraph.
Yeah, I'm in Fairfax County.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, as far as you want.
Who said that? Was that you on the iPhone on YouTube? Oh, it was you watching this on Facebook? What? You? Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure who said it. I heard you guys. I heard someone yell out bootlicker, and I heard someone yell out not a real First Amendment auditor. Okay. I don't do this to embarrass police. Actually, I'm blessed to live in an area where we have very good police. Fairfax County, Prince William County, Loudoun County. One exception was military police, not a soldier, but we'll get to that. Bootlicker. I don't live in an area where the police and the community are at war with each other. We have good, well-trained police who understand the Constitution and understand the law. They don't try to trick you up here. I get it. They're out there in America, in some places, in more red voting states, but here in blue Northern Virginia, we don't have these problems most of the time. So yeah, you want to call me a bootlicker? Sorry, our cops are good guys here. You want to call me not a real First Amendment auditor? You're right, I'm not. I am a YouTuber, and I try to raise awareness on issues I am concerned about and I see are of an issue that impact me. I don't live in an area where bad policing impacts me. There's very little, if any, bad policing here. Let's continue. All right. We know what a First Amendment audit is, and I ain't it. I'm not out there to audit people's awareness of the First Amendment. I use the First Amendment auditor's information to know what I can do with the camera, and that is basically we have the freedom of the press, which means any person, licensed or unlicensed, registered with a major news network or not, any person can observe something, he can monitor something, and he or she can report it to an audience of one or more, or even keep it for their own purposes. They're monitoring, observing, and reporting. And we're allowed to do that because when we report, we have the freedom of speech. And if we're religious about it, we have the freedom of religion. Okay, I'm being silly. The point is, we're all pressed, and there's various ways. Some of the First Amendment auditors out there, they will go out of their way to trigger police. Others, the better ones, they don't go out of their way to trigger police, but they're more than happy to educate police in areas where police aren't as good as I am blessed with. I get it, there are cops out there who need to be educated, made aware, and there's various ways that these auditors go about it. The good ones, News Now Houston, Navigator Press, Long Island Audit, some of the critiquers like Lackluster Video, and there's another one, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a bunch of you out there. There's good ones, there's bad ones, just like cops. There's good cops and bad cops. I live in an area where cops are generally good, educated, they honor the Constitution, and they don't harass or try to trip up citizens. Let's watch the good ones. We have some good ones out there. And I'll include Sergeant Lewis, who was not so good. He's not a local law enforcement, he's military police. The local law enforcement these are good guys. They don't do some of the stuff you see on some of the First Amendment audit videos out there. And what I'm doing is not First Amendment audits, it's raising awareness to the issues that concern me. So this video is just going to be a compilation of my interactions with police in Northern Virginia. And you'll see that they're consistently all good. One exception caught on video was the military police, and another exception not caught on video because in my amateur newbie status, I didn't ensure that I had enough battery to record the guy who was having a bad day in Vienna. But my channel, I've noticed the biggest hits, the biggest number of hits I get are the ones with the police in it. let's honor these guys. They're good. So let's watch some good policing.
I know what it is, okay. What you got going on over here?
Raising awareness to speed.
Okay. All right, this is the LiDAR,
It's a.
radar?
I've got an
LiDAR?
Amazon.
Does it measure speed? Is that all it does?
Yeah. Yeah, 31.
Okay. All right, you have a recorder or like a video camera up here?
Yeah,
attached to it?
I'm trying to shame them. Oh, I was doing 40 to 30. Slow down.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not
I know.
pretending to be a cop or writing tickets or
I
anything
know,
like
I know.
that.
That's what I thought. It's just people see somebody pointing something down the road. They don't know what it is. They don't know if it's a weapon, if it's what it is.
Ooh.
Like, I know. Whatever. People see somebody pointing something. Okay.
I didn't think
you
about
have, You have
that.
no idea what it is. Okay. If I didn't already know what this was,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what it is. Okay.
Okay.
So that's just what it is. Okay. You're not doing anything wrong. Okay, there's nothing that I can do to stop you from doing this. Okay, it's your right as
Maybe I should
as
do
a
it after
community
dark.
member. Okay, if you want to raise awareness. Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing I can say to you. Okay, one second. Is if you're concerned about speeds over here, okay, you can always report it to Mount Vernon Station. Okay,
Yeah.
let them know, hey, there's a bunch of speeding going on over here on this road. I think you should, set up some sort of monitor over here, have people enforce over here. I will say this, okay, in our guidelines as far as for what we can and can't do, we cannot stop people for speeding until they go 10 over. Okay, we give a grace period of 10 miles an hour in Paris time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's done by our general orders. I can't change that. Okay,
Okay.
so just as long as you know that too, I can't enforce speeding until it's 10 over. Okay, but at the same
Okay.
time too, that's an option you have. Okay, as a community member.
No, I appreciate that. Last night over on Rose Hill, an officer told me, I think a different department, his patch was different.
If it was Rose
Who
Hill,
was
it'd still
it?
be fair. It was kind of easy for Franconia.
He had an unmarked car and his
Yeah.
patch was different. Yeah, he said the same thing. If you want to have a speed trap set up.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I forget to shut up when you guys are
No,
talking.
it doesn't matter.
I forgot what I was saying. I didn't think about that. That's the silhouette of a gun.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop doing it after dark.
Yeah. So do that, whatever.
Yeah.
Put up a sign next to you saying, hey, I'm whatever. I'm
Yeah.
recording your speed, slow down, whatever it is, just so people can have more awareness of what you are doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're over here, you're on the sidewalk. Okay, nothing I can do. Just don't go in the street, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, put yourself in danger. If they are speeding, okay, it puts you more risk.
Right.
Okay, so again, I can't stop you from doing this. Okay, if you want to do this as a community member, it's perfectly fine. Okay, again, just be aware of what people might think of what this is.
Right.
That's the reason why I called, why I'm here right now. If I didn't know what it was, I wouldn't know what it is. So
I didn't think about it. It's dark.
Yeah.
It could be confused for something else. Okay.
It's mostly the positioning. Okay, if
Yeah.
I'm over here, I'm like this. Okay, without even having a gun in my hand, what do I think? Okay,
Fair
so
point. Yep.
and you put this in your hand, that you're holding something that has a handle with a longer end on it. Okay, so
get it.
that's all it is. That's the reason why I'm here. Okay, so all right, like I told the person who called, I was
Yeah.
pretty sure it's already what it was. Okay, but still I have to do my job and I'll talk to you, at least to give you stuff of what you can and can't do. Okay.
Okay. No, I had a very similar explanation from the officer last night.
Alrighty. Anything else I can do for you? Any questions that you have?
Yeah, I'm not trying to penalize anybody. I'm just trying to make them aware.
Yes, exactly.
Raise
I agree.
consciousness.
As far as where do you live at exactly? Do you live over here on the Richmond Highway side or over there?
I live off Telegraph.
Off Telegraph?
Yeah, I'm in Fairfax County.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, as far as you want to, if you do have a bunch of videos and it shows people speeding exponentially, okay, like I said, you can talk to the police station, or two, you can talk to your superintendent of the district, okay?
Right.
As far as for us, I know that ours is attached to the police station over there at Mount Vernon. I don't know about Franconia's area, Springfield area. I don't know where their superintendent office is. It might be in the police office too. But I don't know. I know that ours at Mount Vernon is attached to the police station over there. Instead of going to the front where you see the big glass building with the PCA, it's directly to the left. That's the Dan Stork's office, who is superintendent. You can bring it up to them and be like, hey, this is what's going on in your district.
Right.
Here's proof of it. I need you to do something. And you can bring it up to him.
You're from Mount Vernon?
Mount Vernon, yes.
I just had an idea to ask. I was going to call around tomorrow. January 3rd, I was in an accident on Lockheed and Richmond Highway.
Okay.
And my insurance and the other guy's insurance is delaying. They're saying we're waiting on a police report. If I want to try and get the police report, because that's over a month ago, do I go to Mount Vernon or do I go to Fairfax City?
Let me ask you this: what was the actual FR 300 written? As far as was actually
They gave me an
crash report written, or was it just documented as far as for an event number?
they gave me an exchange of information number. On my way to the ambulance, they rushed me out of there.
Okay, so you went to the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay. The paper that you had, on the bottom right of it probably had a case number, probably 2022 if it was back in January.
Something like that,
Okay.
yeah.
That very bottom right number, 2022 number, would be the report number.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That is given over to DMV. Not DMV. No, it is DMV.
DMV.
It's given over to DMV now. Okay. So
Okay.
we don't have access to those reports.
Right.
Contact DMV. They will be able to provide that report for you. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't do it with our department anymore. It's handed over to DMV right away once we write that report.
Okay.
So let your insurance know. Here's a case number. They got sent off to DMV. They can contact DMV and have them send over the report to them directly.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty.
I'll do that.
Alrighty. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. Okay.
And yeah, dark. Okay.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good. We got a call about like the equipment and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just curious what you're doing.
Just taking pictures and checking people's speed.
Checking people's speed.
Yeah. Hopefully the ones that are over 25 say, hey, that's the speed gun, and they slow down.
Oh, what is there like people complaining about speed around here?
For the last 20 years.
Have you contacted our station about it? Because
No, I'm not reporting anybody. I just want people to be conscious.
oh, okay, so you're holding it out like you're checking speed.
Yeah, like
Are they slowing down?
the battery's dead.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably traumatized for life.
Just exercising your rights. All right, you have a good one.
He's filming everybody that comes in and out of the
Sorry about that. People don't understand. Sorry about that. People don't understand.
Reason for called out, I guess, because they were concerned that you were recording.
Public photography. Supreme Court's rules.
I'm not here to argue with
People
you.
need an education.
I'm not here to argue with you.
If she had just asked.
Yeah.
But no, she's.
Do you mind me asking why you're filming? I mean, I know you don't have to tell me, but...
Yeah, I'm doing a social experiment.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Ain't no problem there. Are you willing to let me take a look at your ID today, or you don't have to?
Or if I don't have to, I'd rather not, because
No, it's fine.
I'm afraid you'll identify me to them.
No, I'm not going to argue.
I'm not
with
up to
you at all.
anything malicious. I'm just.
I know. You have all the right to be here, so...
Okay.
We're doing it for like a documentary or something.
Very amateurish, yes.
Hey. Whatever.
I've seen the guys on YouTube. I don't even come close to.
And last but not least, weighing in at 168,000 views, way out of my league, is Crosswalk Audit. Becomes classic First Amendment audits. I think the big hits is because Sergeant Lewis is embarrassed. But I want you to focus at the end where, once again, citizens are saved by Fairfax County's finest. We got good cops around here.
What you doing?
Someone complain?
All right. What you got going on today?
Huh?
What you got going on today?
Just out doing some public photography.
Okay. You do know this is an access control point to a federal installation, correct?
Yes. I've read the DHS memo 2010 and 2018.
All right.
It says as long as I stay in public, I'm okay.
No, sir. You cannot film the access control point. It's 18 U.S.C. 795.
Yes, it's been quoted many times, and the DHS memo 2018, which is a revisement of the 2010 memo, says as long as I'm out here.
No, sir.
Oh.
That photograph sketch or record
You're
any access
mistaken.
control point.
You're mistaken.
No, sir.
Yep.
Could you turn the camera down, please?
Well, which one?
All of them.
No, I'm in public. This is public ground.
Yes, sir. But you're recording a federal installation access control point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't do that.
You can from public.
No, sir.
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm not going to debate with you.
The Supreme Court's ruled on it like 4 or 5
I
times.
give you options. You can turn it off. Or you'll be charged with the USC 795
Okay.
for recording access control point.
Well, we're out here.
Correct.
You might want to call the local police.
No, sir. I have federal jurisdiction. I'm a federal police officer.
You're a federal police officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that necessary?
Yes, sir.
Is that for me?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, free.
So you have an identification on you?
I don't have to identify if I haven't broken the law, and the law you quoted counts for. I'm sorry?
Actually, you have.
I have.
All right, so can I see some identification, please?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay. If you choose to identify.
I'm sorry?
If you choose to identify.
Yeah.
And then other precautions will be make sure that you don't record anymore, and you'll be coming me down to the station and be answering some questions.
Your station's probably on base?
We'll talk about that.
I'm not going on base.
You don't have a choice. So
well,
if I'm detaining you, sir.
Can I speak to you as supervisor?
I am a supervisor. I'm Sergeant Lewis.
I need to speak to your lieutenant or
Yes,
captain.
Sir. This is my captain right here, Captain Roberts.
He seems to have a problem with me recording from public space. Yeah. I'm in Fairfax County, Commonwealth of Virginia.
Okay.
That's a military base. I get that. Right. I'm way outside the military base.
I got it. Yep.
Okay.
Is there any reason why you're recording the entrance?
I'm just filming everything around here.
Okay.
My primary purpose is crosswalk audits. I do these things called crosswalk audits.
Okay.
And I catch people running red lights and almost running down 4.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember you guys doing that intersection that one down there too. So.
Level way change. Show me.
Is there? Can we grab some information from you, sir?
I'd rather not.
Okay. Yeah.
118 director. Clear. 11.2.
All right, so far you've seen military police act similarly to what you've seen Amiguettes and Pretz experience, News Now Houston experience, Long Island audit experience. This kind of stuff doesn't happen here in Northern Virginia, with this exception. People who aren't educated here in Northern Virginia on their law enforcement jobs. It takes a Northern Virginia police officer, Fairfax County's finest, to come and rescue me from the military police. Think about the irony there. A local county police department has to rescue a citizen from the military police. Something's very backwards here, but here they are to save the day.
Hi.
Hey guys, how are you?
All right. So we got a call, gentleman. Photographer.
So he was here?
No, he's here. He didn't keep it in his car.
Okay.
Said he's going for personal use. The personal company got contract out to me. He went to kind of please identify himself. Said he's able to, but I'm trying to UFC 1875, so he can't. He looking for sketch. He map, so he looking for.
Yeah, I know you guys are a lot more particular about the things.
Right.
I can't even get through the gate.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, sir. I'm Officer Mullen with Fairfax County.
How you doing? Glad to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
To clarify, I haven't been on that side of the street within several blocks.
No, I understand that, sir. We're just gonna sort it all out. I can't even get through the access gate there. They get to be a little fickle. Do you have a driver's license on you by chance?
I do. I prefer not to identify unless I'm suspected of a collection of facts that points to a crime.
Okay. Just hang out right here.
Okay.
You got both of those cameras on?
These two are on, yes.
If you're not,
Okay.
free to go.
Okay.
These are the good guys.